continued. Number 15, United Shipbuilding Corp. Country Russia. Arms sales 5 billion. Total sales 5.6 billion. Profit 101 million. Employees 80,000. The United Shipbuilding Corporation was established in March 2007 in accordance with a decree from Russia President Vladimir Putin. The state-owned defense contractor sold 5 billion worth of arms in 2017, the third most of any Russian country and among the most of any worldwide. Arms sales accounted for 89% of the USC's total revenue for the year. In July 2014, USC was added to a list of companies banned from doing business in the United States by the U.S. Department of Treasury. The sanctions were imposed in response to Russia's continued support for separatists in eastern Ukraine. Number 14, United Aircraft Corp. Country Russia. Arms sales 6.4 billion. Total sales 7.7 billion. Profit 325.3 million. Employees 98,000. Since the breakup of the Soviet Union in 1991, Russia has been transitioning to a privatized economy. The defense industry, however, remains almost entirely state-owned. The United Aircraft Corporation was established by decree of Russian President Vladimir Putin in early 2006, while the company manufactures civil and special-purpose aircraft. Over 80% of its 7.7 billion in revenue in 2017 came from arms sales. UAC's military aircraft, including MiG, Sukhoi, and Yak fighter jets. Though based in Russia, UAC has partners in India and Italy. Number 13, Huntington Ingalls Industry, Country United States. Arms sales 6.5 billion. Total sales 7.4 billion. Profit 479 million. Employees 38,000. Shipbuilder Huntington Ingalls Industries of Newport News, Virginia, is the sole manufacturer of nuclear-powered aircraft carriers in the United States and is responsible for 70% of the U.S. Navy current Marine fleet, according to the SIPRI. H.I.I. brought in 6.5 billion in defense revenue in 2017, the 8th most of any U.S. company and the 13th most worldwide. Some of the major contracts afforded to the HII in 2017 included upgrades to Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer Jack H. Lucas, development on the U.S. Navy's new Columbia-class submarines, and providing nuclear waste cleanup services at the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. In addition to manufacturing nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines, surface combatants, amphibious assault and transport vehicles, and Coast Guard cutters, HII offers technical solutions services in such fields as information technology and oil and gas engineering. Non-defense related activities accounted for 13% of HII revenue in 2017. Number 12, L3 Technologies, Country United States. Arms sales 7.8 billion. Total sales 9.8 billion. Profit 693 million. Employees 31,000. L3 Communications changed its name to L3 Technologies on December 31st, 2016. The 7.8 billion in arms sales the company made in 2017, according to the SIPRI estimates, was effectively unchanged from the previous year. The company's operations include intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance products and services in the United States, Canada, Europe, and Australia. The company's communication technology is integrated to the Predator and Global Hawk drones and is used in U.S. Army communications infrastructure. L3 also designs power distribution systems and communication technology used by the U.S. Navy Virginia-class submarine. In 2017, contracts with foreign governments totaled 1.4 billion in sales, a fraction of the 6.3 billion in contracts L3 had with the Department of Defense. And a fraction of the 6.3 billion in contracts L3 had with the Department of Defense. Number 11, United Technologies Corp. Country, United States. Arms sales, 7.8 billion. Total sales, 59.8 billion. Profit, 4.9 billion. Employees, 240,000. Largely through its subsidiary brands, Collins Aerospace and Pratt & Whitney United Technologies is one of the largest defense contractors in the world. Collins Aerospace designs and sells advanced systems for military helicopters, including rescue hoists, autopilot systems, and laser-guided weapons warning systems. Pratt & Whitney designs and manufactures engines currently in use by 34 militaries worldwide. In the U.S. military, the F-22 Raptor, F-16, and F-15 jets, as well as the C-17 Globemaster III, are all just a few of examples of military aircraft powered by Pratt & Whitney engines. In late 2018, United Technologies announced plans to split into 3 independent companies. The company's defense division will remain under the United Technologies name, while the Otis Elevator Company and Carrier HVAC Company will break off as independent entities. Number 10, Almaz-Antey. Country, Russia. Arms sales, 8.6 billion. Total sales, 9.1 billion. Profit, 422.6 million. Employees, 129,000. Established in 2002 under the direction of Russian President Vladimir Putin, Almaz-Antey is the largest known state-owned defense contractor as measured by revenue in the world. Almaz-Antey primarily manufactures surface-to-air missile systems for use by the Russian military. Due to increased domestic and foreign demand, Almaz-Antey's arms sales rose 17% from 2016 to 2017. One of the largest increases of any defense company, the Moscow-based contractor had 8.6 billion in arms sales in 2017, according to the SIPRI. This was the most of any Russian company and the 10th most worldwide, the highest position occupied by a Russian company since SIPRI began tracking international arms sales. In July 2014, Almaz-Antey was added to the list of companies banned from doing business with the United States by the U.S. Department of Treasury. The sanctions were imposed against the company for its involvement in Russia's continued support for separatists in United Ukrainian occupation of Crimea. Number 9. Leonardo. Country, Italy. Arms sales, 8.9 billion. Total sales, 13 billion. Profit, 310.3 million. Employees, 45,134. Named after Tuscany-born Renaissance man, Leonardo is the only Italian company to rank among the world's largest defense contractors. The company has products and services in multiple branches of defense, including land and naval, electronics, information systems, helicopters, jet aircraft, and unmanned aerial vehicles. Leonardo also manufactures weapon systems, torpedoes, and ammunition for naval and land artillery. Leonardo products and services are used in 150 countries. After Italy, the company's largest customers are the UK, US, and Poland. Thales. Country, France. Arms sales, 9 billion. Total sales, 17.8 billion. Profit, 931.1 million. Employees, 665,000. This Paris-based contractor, which offers products and services in land, air, and sea, and cyber defense, went from the world's 9th largest defense contractor in 2016 to 8th largest in 2017 after its total arms sales jumped 7% from 8.4 billion to 9 billion late last year. The company has announced a deal with the French Navy to install 7 new radar systems on frigates for missile fire control. When released, 2018's figures may show even more growth for the company. As of the first quarter of 2018, the value of all orders increased 34% for the first quarter of 2017. Alright, we'll continue this in part 3.